Hi, I'm Donna. Welcome back to my channel. February 2021 already. It's been a year and a month that we haven't been out of the country, but we are still so fortunate being here in Japan because we are not forced into lockdown. We still can walk into the streets, do our groceries, but sometimes it's becoming so monotonous routine. And this is what my vlog is all about. I'm going to take you along with me on our weekly long walks. Can you see that hill right there? That's where we're going to walk. It will take us around 30 minutes. So come, I'll show you our weekly routine. There's nothing extraordinary, just our current reality. So this is our place called Hineno. This is our local area. And I'll show you the hotel in our neighborhood, which used to be so lively. That's the hotel. And this is how it looks like now. There's no crowd, no people. Basically, the whole hotel is closed. So sad. Every now and then, I get to cross the street to do our groceries, and I have a glimpse of the empty train that pass by all the time. While we are walking, if ever we forgot to get our water, you can always find this kind of convenience store, Lawson, 7-Eleven, or Mini Mart in almost all of the streets of Japan. This is the basic street in Japan. Like, sometimes it's very difficult for two big cars to move around. It is always like this though, very quiet. You seldom see people outside their house.
See a big pickup poking through there.
Did you see that? One of the car supposed to stop to let the other car pass all the time. This is quite a big car on the local area. If this pass by here, definitely it's be very difficult for another one like that. So that's the hill that we are going to, right there. I said there's nothing extraordinary with this vlog. I'm going to show you how the normal, what do you call this there?
Drainage.
A normal drainage in Japan. It looks like this. Very clean.
Basically the storm drainage.
Yeah. What's that?
The yellow thing in the ground.
Oh yeah. Look. That's a pomelo. Look at the ground. Yeah, that's pomelo. There's a little orange orchard here. Look at that. Harvest season. This is the only crime I did in Japan. Come, I'll show you. This is the only crime I did twice because I took orange on this tree twice already.
I think you cannot count because you've done this a lot more than twice. Twice this year maybe.
And this is just an orange tree that grow on a street, so I'm going to take again. This is very sour, but I really liked it, and I dip it into a salt. I'm very sure this is a piggery in here. Wild ducks.
Smell it now.
My husband says he didn't see any pig, but the smell of the piggery definitely is a piggery.
Show me the animals.
No. Maybe they're inside.
This is a house.
Yeah, but how can I smell a piggery smell? Over there, maybe that one there.
Maybe.
Yeah, but they wouldn't just be like putting the pigs out. That smells. We've reached here at the top of the hill, and it is overlooking Isumisano City. So if you can see right there at the distance, it's very cloudy. That's the Rinku Tower, Rinku Town, and we are heading down there. It will take us another 1 hour of walk. So right here on that mountain, that greenery right there is a temple. That's where we went for our Hatsunude, the first temple visit of the year. And I will link the video here if you haven't watched it yet. Behind me is the hill, that's where we came from. So there's no limit to where they can put their vending machine. You can find it everywhere, on the hill and on the riverbed, and also there is a lot of oranges everywhere. And I lied, I also have taken some here before, and just taking one. I promise this one. We are crossing back the same train track but on the other station, so we are on the way to Rinku Town. It's very quiet, huh? Our long walks is not complete without stopping by to one of the local car dealership, like this one here. You would think Japan has cheap cars, right? Because they are the producer. But basically it's not. Like a car like this, small car, would cost around 1.5 million yen. So that's around $15,000. Well, in peso, that would be around 700,000 pesos for a small car like this. This car perfectly fit the road. So tiny, look at this. My one long span is even wider. So there are Honda, Suzuki, Nissan. I would think this kind of small cars is produced for local use, because I don't see this in my country, in the Philippines. Do you see this in the UK? This kind of cars. This is 1.4 million yen. So 14,000 US dollars. That's 9,000 pounds. And That's 700,000 pesos for this.
It's about £10,000.
10,000 for the
1.4
cars.
million is roughly 10,000.
Everywhere in a neighborhood you can find a local car dealership. It's very easy to find a car, but it is not always cheap. It is very common to find this kind of vending machine, but what is not common is a beer vending machine, and this only can be bought by person more than 20 years old. And I wonder how they will know if the person is more than 20 years old. This is why they have this reader that reads their ID card that states their age. Slowly but surely, we're almost here. So that's the Rinco Tower. We are now in Rinco Town. We're going to take a break from walking, so we need to grab our drink, sit down and relax, and then we'll continue to walk back home, and I'll see you later. So this is my normal drink. My husband has what do you have, Beth?
Latte.
Latte. It's a beautiful day. The sun is up, but still it's 13 degrees. It's still quite chilly. It's cold. What can you say about being stuck in a country for more than a year? Have you been stuck before?
I've never, since I've been working, I've never not travelled within a calendar year.
It's the same with me. Since I started working, I've never been stuck in one city or one country for more than a year.
The difference is though, now I'm outside my country and I want to go home.
We're supposed to go back in the UK. That was June 2020, right? July 2020, and it's cancelled. Well, of course, 2020 is very dangerous to travel. Now it's February 2021 and we are still not allowed to travel. But as I said earlier, we are still lucky because we've got to go around like this and walk. Look at that. We've been walking for 5 hours now. Of course, we stopped for drinks and we stopped to chill by the beach, and we are still here. And of course, that is the airport right there. The best part of the day is when we treat ourselves for a nice ramen. Let's go! This one. We are the only person here inside the ramen shop. This is our favorite ramen shop because it is so good. Ramen is here. What do they say when they eat? Itadakimasu. After a few minutes, we're ready for our top up. Oh, it doesn't. Again. Yay. Top up it is. Thank you for spending our weekly routine with us. In spite of what's happening, we try to live as normal as possible and appreciating our simple walks and making our ordinary neighborhood extraordinary. Life goes on. I hope you're doing well, and until next time, bye.